A milkman buys milk at 60 rupees per liter. He adds 1/5 of water to it and sells the mixture at 75 rupees per liter. What will be his gain percentage? We have to answer in terms of percentage. There is a fraction involved. And what is denominator? So let me take milk 5 liters. I'll take water 1/5 of it, that is 1 liter. So milk is 5 liters, water is 1 liter, total quantity 6 liters. Milk he purchased at 60 rupees per liter, then 5 liter cost, come on, 300, and there is no charges for water, and he sells mixer at 75 rupees. Like that, how many liters is he selling? That is 75 6 times, right? Double and triple, 75 double 150, triple 450. So 300 rupees is his cost price and he is selling it at 450. 150 rupees profit out of 300, percentage into 100. Answer 50. So can't we start with 1 liter milk? Can't we start and get the answer by starting with milk as 1 liter? Yes, we can, but takes time. 1 liter milk costed 60 rupees, 1/5, that is 0.2, 1.2 liters of content is there. 1.2 liters sold at 75. Here simplification takes time. When you calculate this, you will get 90 here. 60 sold it to 90, 30 rupees profit out of 60, 50% again. But here whatever the simplification is there, it takes time. Right, 52 onwards we have table. What was the sum of total mail in Amazon and TCS in the year 2015? 2015, Amazon and TCS mail people, 340, 240. How much is total? 580. And the number of female in L and T in the same year. L and T female in the same year, that is 180. And we were asked to calculate sum. Answer 760. Total number of male in TCS in all the given years together is approximately what percent more than female in Infosys in all years together? TCS male people, right? We need to add all the values. 200, 200, 200, 600, 300, 300, 600, total 1200. 40, 40, 80, 80, 80, 160, 160, 80, 240. So total so far 1440, and then units digit 8. This is approximately what percent more than female in Infosys? Infosys female value 160, 140, 300, 160, 140, 300, total 600 plus 180, 780. This is how much more? That's what we need to calculate. This is 448 more than 1000 and this is 220 less than 1000. 448, 228, 668. 668 more with respect to 780, percentage into 100. Now when you look at options, they are between 80 and 90. Let's first directly calculate 90 percentage, which is subtracting 10% here. 10% is 78. If you subtract 78, you get 702, correct? Still how much more we have to subtract? 34, correct? 1% is 7.8, approximately 8. Here how many 8s are there? Sorry. What is 10% of the denominator? What is 5%? 39. This is less than 39 only. That means that should be less than 5% only. Can I approximately treat it as 4.5%? If I subtract 4.5% from 90, answer would be 85.5%. Approximate 86. What is the respective ratio of the total number of female in Infosys to that of TCS? Infosys female, I think for the previous question only we calculated. How much we got? 780. 780. So now, ratio divided by Infosys and TCS. TCS female also. Correct. Come on. 100, 100, 100. 300, 200, 200, 400. Total so far 700. 80, 80, 160, 60, 220, 30, 250. 700 plus 250. Total 950. 8 plus 2, 10. Total 960. 0, 0 cancel. Cancellation with 6, 13 times, 16 times. Infosys and TCS. Yes, correct. 13 is to 16. That must be the value. Otherwise, it must be, question must be TCS to Infosys. Antena? Right. 13 is to 16 undali. దాని బదులు థర్డ్ ఆప్షన్ ఉంది, అది అవ్వాలి అని అంటే TCS to Infosys అవ్వాల్సిందే. What is the average number of female in all companies together? All companies together. Okay. Already for 2 companies we calculated, right? That is 780 and 960. TCS and Infosys over. Amazon and L&T left. Correct. 240, 160. 400, 200. 600, 600, 200. 800, 840, 860, 880. Next, L&T 240, 260, 500, 500, 100, 600, 200, 800, 100, 900, 80, 20, 100, 1000 so far, and 60, 1060. So we were asked to calculate average. So divided by 4 we have to calculate. Come on. Can we take sum and then go for direct average or equality concept? Come on. If it is equality, start with 900 as equality. This is 120 less, 60 more, 20 less, 160 more. Positive number, positive number 220, negative number 140. So final effect 80 must be adjusted among 4 numbers. 900 plus 20, 920. Fourth option answer. Otherwise sum of all the numbers divided by 4. లేదా బెంచ్ మార్క్ తీసుకొని పాజిటివ్ నెంబర్స్ నెగిటివ్ నెంబర్స్ చేస్తే ఈజీ అవుతుంది. When a number is increased by 320, it becomes 140% of itself. What is 25% of that number? If it becomes 140% of the number increased by what percentage? 40% only. That is because of 320. Then 320 is equal to 40%. 1% is divided by 40. And we want to calculate 25%. So into 25. 8 times of 25, 200, third option answer. Two cyclists P and Q cycle at 56 km per hour and 44 km per hour towards each other. That means both are moving opposite to each other. Both are moving opposite to each other. What was the distance between them when they started? If they met after 75 minutes, that means they meet each other after 75 minutes converts to hours. That is by 60 only, this much time they are taking. And we were asked to calculate distance between them. Distance is equal to speed into time. Time is already there. Now we have to write speed also. Both are moving opposite to each other. Relative speed S1 plus S2. That is 100. 15 5 times, 15 4 times, 4 25 times. 5 25s, 125. If the amount received at 15% per annum compound interest after 3 years is 36,501, then what will have been the principal amount? Okay, right. We were asked to calculate principal amount. If it is simple interest, for example, 15% per annum, what is interest for 3 years? 40. Compound interest and simple interest, when you compare these two, which one is more interest? Compound only. If simple itself is 45%, compound will be definitely more than that. Approximately, you can treat it as approximately 50%. So after 50% increment, if the value is 36,501, approximately 36,000, correct? 150 percentage is equal to 36,000. 100% is equal to, it must be 24,000 only. Come on, answer should be nearby that, and directly we have 24,000, we can directly go for it. If you want to solve this question, it takes time. Principal was X. At the rate of 15% increment, it becomes 115% after 1 year. After 1 more year, 115 by 100. After 1 more year, that is 115 by 100. This is amount after 3 years at 50%, 15% increment, which is equal to 36,501. We have to solve this equation, which takes time. So instead of this, if you go for approximation, you will easily get the answer. Anyway, there is huge difference among options. Options are not like 23,800, 23,900, 24,000. They are not like that. So comfortably we can go for like this. A sum of a fraction and 7 times of its reciprocal is 11 by 2. What is the fraction? So fraction, if the value is x by y, sum of fraction and 7 times of its reciprocal. What do you mean by reciprocal? Y by x. 7 times in the sense 7y by x only, and sum is equal to 11 by 2. Left hand side, if you concentrate here, you get xy only. In the numerator, x square plus 7y square is equal to 11 by 2. That means xy must be equal to 2, right? Come on. There are two possibilities. One is x value is 1 and y value is 2. If you consider that, check the numerator. X square in the sense 1 square only. Y square in the sense 2 square, which is 4 into 7, 28 plus 1. But right hand side numerator is 11, right? So this cannot be your combination. If you reverse these numbers, x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. Correct? X square in the sense y square, 1 into 7, 7 plus 4, condition satisfied. So x value is equal to 2 and y value is equal to 1. We were asked to calculate what is the fraction. Fraction in the sense x by y only. X by y is equal to 2 by 1. Answer must be 2, which is not there, but it is true. Answer must be 2. You can go for option verification. Answer verification చేయాలి మళ్ళీ. 2 by 35 plus 7 times of 35 by 2, which will never be the answer, I think. 7 times అన్నాం కాబట్టి న్యూమరేటర్లో 7 మల్టిపుల్ ఉండాలి. లెట్స్ టేక్ దిస్ 35 by 2 plus 7 times of 2 by 35. ఆప్షన్ వెరిఫికేషన్ చేస్తే ఏమొచ్చింది అమ్మా? 7 by 2 వచ్చిందా? 7 by 2 plus 7 times of 2 by 7 gets cancelled. 11 by 2 satisfies for 7 by 2. Option verification. Next, 5 workers allotted a work costing 4,200 while first 2 were completed 3/7. So first member and the second member completed what fractional part? 3/7. Next two members completed, that is third and then fourth member completed 1/4. So in both fractions denominators are 7 and 4 only, which is LCM 28 parts. So first two members completed 3/7. What is 3/7 of this number? 1/7 is 4 parts. 3/7 is 12 parts. 1/4 of 28. 7 parts. So far how many parts are over? 19 out of 28. Then remaining are 9 parts. That goes to fifth person only. Amount received by the last person. So last person is getting how many parts? 9 parts out of 28 parts among 4,200 rupees. Correct. 7 4 times 7 600, 4 150s, 9 150s in the sense 1350. Distance between A and B is 240. One train starts from A at 9 p.m. 9 o'clock and travels towards B at 40 km per hour. Another train starts from B at 12 p.m. now towards A at a speed of 50 km per hour. At what time will they meet each other? Now for these type of questions we must take position of both the trains at the starting time of second train only. Second train starts at 12 o'clock. Now first train started from A at 9 p.m. Second one started after how many hours? After how many hours? In those 3 hours, it travels with the speed 40 km per hour. So it will cover 120 kilometers only out of total. Then remaining distance is 120 kilometers only. First train is here and the second train is here. Now for this 120 kilometers, both trains move towards each other. That means both are traveling in opposite direction. Now time to meet each other is distance by speed. Distance between them now is 120. Now both are moving opposite to each other. Relative speed S1 plus S2. 40 plus 50. 90. 34 times and then 3 times, which is 1/3 hour. Correct? That means 1 hour 20 minutes. Correct? Come on. From what time it takes 1 hour 20 minutes? From 12 p.m. onwards. That means answer must be 1:20 a.m. AM or PM? 12 p.m. Gada? Yes, AM. Is this clear? Two pipes M and N can fill a tank in 20 minutes and 40 minutes respectively, and O can empty the tank in 30 minutes. If all three pipes are open together, in how much time will they take to empty or fill the tank? Okay. There are two inlet pipes which can fill the tank in 20 and then 40 minutes. One outlet is there which can empty the tank in 30 minutes. LCM of 20, 40, 30. 120. So first can fill 6 units. Second can fill 3 units. Fourth can empty 4 units. When all are open together, positive units are 5 units, 9 minus 4. To fill the tank, it takes 120 divided by 5. That is equal to 24. Come on. Minutes. But your answers, all the options are in hours only. So to convert hours to minutes, that is minutes to hours, that is divided by 60. 12 2 times, 12 5 times. 2 by 5 in the sense 0.4 hours. Answer is 24 minutes, but they represented it in hours. Clear? Come on. Next. The average weight of 6 members of a bank staff is increased by 3 kgs when one of them of 72 kgs was replaced by a new member. What is the weight of new member? Right. 1% left and 1% joined. This is about replacement only. 1% left out with the weight 72. If new person weight is also equals to 72 kgs, average will not change, right? But because of this replacement, what happened to average? Increase. That means new person weight must be definitely more than old person weight. And average increased by how many kgs? For how many people? People in the entire group, right? So there are 6 members in the group, and for each member weight increased by 3. 6 3s 18. 72 plus 18. Answer 90 kgs, fourth option. Over. XL and XM are 2 tangents to a circle with center O from a point X outside the circle. So circle outside the point, there is X here, XL and XM, and center O. Okay. L and M are the points on a circle. If LXM is equal to 44 degrees, then angle at OML. OML is equal to, right? That means this is what we are supposed to calculate, right? Come on. For the triangle OLM, OL is radius for the circle. OM is also radius for the circle. That means in the same triangle LOM, 2 sides are equal. That is OL and OM both are equal, correct? So this is isosceles triangle. That means angle at M and angle at L both must be equal, right? Correct. Okay. Radius to the tangent makes an angle. This is 90 degrees. This is also 90 degrees. This is for quadrilateral LOMX, correct? Matladali. In quadrilateral, there are already 3 angles mentioned there. 2 90s, angle at X 44. Then if you add angle at the center here also, then all 4 angles together must be equal to 360 degrees. Already 90 90 180 is there. Then angle at X and angle at center both must together be equal to 180 degrees. Are you getting my point? Yes. So now already we have one of the angle as 44. 180 minus 44. That is here, correct? How much is here? 180 minus 44, correct? And now for the triangle LOM, angle at L and angle at M both together must be equal to 44 degrees, right? Come on. Then if each angle is equal to x degrees and x degrees, 2x degrees is equal to 44, then angle at M or angle at L must be equal to 22. Isosceles triangle rendu equal kada. So angle at L is equal to angle at M, which is equal to 22 degrees. ఇంతకు ముందు మనకి వచ్చిన 90 degrees ఏంటి? అది టోటల్ యాంగిల్, రేడియస్ టు ద టాంజెంట్. రేడియస్ టు ద టాంజెంట్. కానీ ఇప్పుడు మనం కనుక్కుంటున్నది ఓన్లీ ట్రయాంగిల్కే కదా. అర్థమవుతుందా రెండింటికి డిఫరెన్స్? right? So tan theta, tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta only, correct? Left hand side or right hand side, try to change one value to tan or cot. రెండిట్లోనూ లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ రైట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ కాట్ అయినా ఉండాలి, లేదా రెండు టైన్ అయినా ఉండాలి. ఐ విల్ చేంజ్ ద రైట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ నెంబర్. కాట్ 15 degrees minus 5 theta, I will write it as tan 90 minus 15 కదా, 75 plus 5 theta. Look at the value inside bracket. 15 degrees minus 5 theta, right? Come on. If you expand this, are you going to get 15 minus 5 theta only when you expand it? So tan 90 minus x is equal to cot x, I can write. So right hand side I'll write it as cot 75 plus 5 theta. Left hand side we have cot 10 theta. From this we can say 10 theta is equal to 75 plus 5 theta only. 5 theta is equal to 75. Theta is equal to 75 by 5. Answer 15 degrees. You can even change the right hand side value also. Cot 10 theta, instead of this, what you can write it as tan 90 minus 10 theta. Like this also you can write. Right hand side directly we have tan 15 minus 5 theta. From that 90 minus 10 theta is equal to 15 minus 5 theta. Take this fellow to the other side, 15 to left hand side. 75 degrees is equal to 5 theta. Theta is equal to again 75 by 5, which is 15 degrees. Left hand side, right hand side, rendu tan undali leda rendu cot undali ante. Etla aina change cheyochu, adi mee ishtam. The radius of the circumcircle of an equilateral triangle is 14. Then the measure of the radius of its incenter. Right. What is the relation between circumradius and inradius? Ratio between these two. 2:1. Circumradius will be 2 times of inradius. You are already given circumradius which is equal to 14. 14 by inradius is equal to 2 by 1. From this, inradius is equal to 14 by 2. Answer 7. Actually, this theory దీనికంటే ముందు వేరే ఉంటది. Circumradius of equilateral triangle, inradius of equilateral triangle. This is equal to a by root 3, where a is side of the equilateral triangle. Inradius is going to be a by 2 root 3. Where a is side of the equilateral triangle. ఈ రెండింటిని బేస్గా తీసుకుంటే circumradius to inradius ratio becomes 2:1. Correct. Three secant square x minus 4 tan square x is 2. What is the value of something? Okay. Tan square x. How can we write this? Secant square x minus 1. Can we write like this? Come on. So 4 times of this number we have. That means minus 4 into secant square x minus 1. Clear? Already we have 3 secant square x. And right hand side we have 2. 3 secant square x minus 4 secant square x. Minus secant square x. Minus of minus, plus. Plus 4 goes to right hand side. 2 minus 4. Minus minus gets cancelled. If secant square x is equal to 2, secant x is equal to Then x is equal to how many degrees? 45 degrees. Now what is your question? Sin x into secant x. Sin 45 degrees. 1 by root 2. Secant x already calculated as root 2. Answer 1. First number inside bracket, 3 1 by 2 plus 2 by 3. So that is equal to 7 1 by 3? 7 1 by 3, no. Yeah, 7 1 by 3 only. 3, 1 by 2 plus 2 by 3, this is denominator 6 and 7, yes. 7 by 6 can be written as 1 1 by 6. 1 1 by 6 plus 3, 4 1 by 6. From 10 1 by 6, if you subtract 4 1 by 6, how much you get? 6. That is divided by 6 you have to write, correct? Divided by 6 can be written as 1 by into 1 by 6. 7 1 by 5 is there, which is equal to 36 by 5. 6 how many times? So this value is equal to 6 by 5. Come on. Before that we have divided by. Divided by 6 by 5 can be written as into 5 by 6. And what is your first number? 5 2 by 3. Which is 17 by 3. Which is equal to 85 by 18. First option final. Right. So this is just by using options, I think. If you keep 12, a minus 12 whole cube is equal to 0. Correct. Right hand side 3 into a minus 11 into a minus 12 into a minus 13. If a is equal to 12, 12 minus 12 becomes 0, right? So right hand side value is 0. Left hand side how many terms are there? 3 terms are there. A minus 11 whole cube, a minus 12 cube, a minus 13 cube. Correct? Where already middle number, if a is equal to 12, 12 minus 12, 0. 12 minus 11 whole cube, 1. 12 minus 13 whole cube, minus 1 whole cube, that becomes minus 1 only. So left hand side and right hand side all are equal. For the value a is equal to 12. It is simply substitution, that's it. This is also easy one. X cube minus y cube. Can you expand this? X minus y into x square plus y square plus xy, correct? And which is equal to 488. If this is equal to 488 and at the same time x minus y, this value is mentioned as 8. From this x square plus y square plus xy is equal to 8, 61 times, right? And that's what we were asked to calculate. If you expand this, x square plus y square plus 2xy minus xy. Simplified value of this is equal to x square plus y square plus xy only. Come on. That is equal to 61, that's all. In a triangle PQR, angle at P is 64. Triangle PQR, angle at P which is equal to 64. Its sides PQ and PR produce the points S and T. S and T. The bisectors of RQS and then QRT meet at the point M. Angle at QMR is, okay, right. So now, Q and R bisectors meet at M. And we were asked to calculate QMR. Easy, right? 90 minus 64, angle at P by 2, correct? 64 by 2, 32. 90 minus 32, 58 degrees. Fourth option. Over. Right. So let's see one by one. Cot square 54 degrees. Can we write it as tan square 90 minus 54, that is 36 degrees? Come on. Secant square x minus tan square x, that is equal to 1. So entire numerator is in the form of secant square x minus tan square x only. That becomes 1. Now here tan square 54, can I write it as cot square 90 minus 54, that is 36 degrees? Cosecant square x minus cot square x, that is also equals to 1. So even denominator is also equals to 1 plus sin square x, this cos 68 can be written as sin 90 minus 68, that is equal to sin 22 degrees only. Sin 22 degrees into sin 22 degrees, that is sin square 22, cos square 22 plus sin square 22, sin square x plus cos square x, which is equals to, so this part is also over, minus tan 45 degrees, 1 plus 1 minus 1 gets cancelled, answer 1. Over. PQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral such that PQ is the diameter of the circle, circumscribing it at, okay, PQ, which is the diameter, R and S. Right. Now, can somebody tell me what would be the angle at S? Less than 90 or more than 90? Come on. It has to be more than 90. Even at R also more than 90. Q less than 90. Yes, less than 90. Less అవుతుంది కదా అక్క మీ దుంప దగ్గర. ఇట్లా వస్తుందా యాంగిల్ పి దగ్గర? కమాన్, 90 degrees అవుతుందా, లెస్ దెన్ 90 అవుతుందా? లెస్ దెన్ 90. ఇప్పుడు ఇదే ఎస్ దగ్గర చూడండి, ఎస్ దగ్గర చూస్తే మోర్ దెన్ 90 ఉందా, లెస్ దెన్ 90 ఉందా? మోర్ దెన్ 90. ఎస్ దగ్గర, ఆర్ దగ్గర, పి దగ్గర, క్యూ దగ్గర లెస్ దెన్, రైట్. ఇది జస్ట్ బై అవర్ కామన్ సెన్స్ వీ కెన్ డిసైడ్. ఫార్ములాస్ దాకా నేను ఎక్కడలేదు, థియరీస్ దాకా కూడా వెళ్ళట్లా. PQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral. That means opposite angle sum must be equal to 180. Angle at PSR, ఇదిగో వచ్చింది ఎంత? 121. Should be definitely more than 90, I said. Am I right? Okay. Then what is the measure of RPQ? RPQ. Okay. RPQ అంటే ఇదే కదా కావాల్సింది, రైట్. సో ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు క్యాలిక్యులేట్ దిస్ ఫర్ ద ట్రయాంగిల్ RPQ, you need to know the angle at Q and angle at R, correct? As PQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral, angle at S and angle at Q sum must be equal to 180 degrees. Hence, with that logic, angle at Q we can consider this as 180 minus 121, that is 59 degrees. Okay. For the arc, angle at R, PR and RQ. Angle at R, what angle it is? It is 90 degrees. This is 90. 90 degrees is for the triangle PQR. For the quadrilateral, angle at R must be, come on, more than 90. Quadrilateral అయితే more than 90 అవుతుంది. ఇక్కడ మనం ట్రయాంగిల్ అయితే తీసుకుంటున్నాం. ట్రయాంగిల్ అయితే ఇక్కడ R దగ్గర ఎంత ఉంటుంది? 90. So for the triangle PQR, sum of internal angles must be equal to 180. Already we have 149. Then angle at P must be equal to 180 minus 149. That is 31 degrees. 31 degrees. ఇప్పుడు ఇదే లాజిక్ తోటి మోర్ దెన్ 90 అని మీకు చెప్పాను చూడండి ఇందాక. కమాన్, ఎస్ దగ్గర కూడా మోర్ దెన్ 90 ఉంటుంది అనేది మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి ప్రూవ్ చేస్తా చూడండి. సిమిలర్ కేస్ PQRS. Now if you consider this particular triangle PSQ, arc for the triangle making angle at S for the triangle PSQ, this angle becomes 90 degrees. And when you want to consider angle at S for the quadrilateral, it will be more than 90. అర్థమైందా? సో ఇక్కడ మోర్ దెన్ 90 ఉంటుంది, ఇక్కడ కూడా మోర్ దెన్ 90 ఉంటుంది. The sphere of radius 14 centimeters is melted and recast into spheres of radius 4 centimeters. How many such spheres can be made? So in these two cases, for the bigger sphere and smaller spheres, what must be same? Volume must be same. Volume of the sphere 4/3 pi r cube, correct? So for the outer or bigger sphere, radius is mentioned as 16. This is the volume of the bigger sphere, correct? And now with this volume, let us assume we are making x smaller spheres. X spheres into volume of the each small sphere, correct? Again 4/3 pi r cube. What is radius of the smaller sphere? 4 cube. 4/3 pi, 4/3 pi can be cancelled here. 16 can be written as 4 into 4. So 16 cube can be written as 4 cube into 4 cube. 4 cube cancelled here. So leftover number is 4 cube. So x is equal to 4 cube. Answer 64. Volume condition, that's all. When an integer m is divisible by 11, the remainder is 4. When m is divisible by 11, remainder is 4. What will be the remainder when 7m is divisible by 11? See, if m is divisible by 11, your remainder is 4. If you divide 2m with 11, with m we have a remainder 4. With 2 times of the original number, you will also have remainder which must be 2 times of the original remainder. Come on, that must be 8. But now with 7m, your remainder must be 7 into 4. That must be 28, correct? But now your dividend, this is called dividend. Your dividend is 7m minus 1. If it is 7m, remainder must be 28. 7m minus 1, remainder must be 27, correct? But what is your divisor? Come on, divisor is 11. If your divisor is x, your remainder must be definitely less than x. ఏదైనా నెంబర్ని 2తో డివైడ్ చేశారనుకోండమ్మా, మ్యాక్సిమం రిమైండర్ ఎంత రావచ్చు? ఏదైనా ఒక నెంబర్ని 2తో డివైడ్ చేసినాం, మ్యాక్సిమం రిమైండర్ ఎంత రావచ్చు? 1. 2 కూడా రావటానికి వీలేదు కదా, అవునా? If it is x, maximum remainder can be x minus 1. But now we are dividing m with what number? 11. So our divisor is 11. So but what is our remainder here? 27. Our proper remainder should be 27. But this 27, if you divide 27 with 11, 11 2 times, 22 subtracted, how much is the remainder left over? Remainder is, final remainder, 5. M, X, Y, Z. M name antam? Come on. Dividend. X, divisor. Y, coefficient. Z మీ అందరికి తెలిసింది. సో ఇప్పుడు డివిడెండ్ డబుల్ అయిందనుకోండి, సేమ్ డివైజర్ తోటి డివైడ్ చేసినప్పుడు రిమైండర్ కూడా డబుల్ అవుతుంది. డివిడెండ్ 3 times తీసుకున్నాం అనుకోండి, రిమైండర్ కూడా 3 times.